If Shanks didn't visit Elbaf before he murked Kid and spoke to Scopper Gabban, then that flashback where he told Gabban about Luffy probably happened a while ago. And if that's the case, remember, the Roger pirates know the true history of the world. Scopper Gabban knows the mural. In that mural, there's a white-cloaked figure fighting alongside everybody against a dark figure holding the sun in its hand. The Roger pirates also knew they were too early. If Shanks ever asked Roger something, and Roger responded, it most likely meant, "You're a celestial dragon." And then Shanks cries on his lap because the history is basically saying, "You're not the chosen one anymore. It's going to be somebody else." So what does Shanks do? He gives the hat to Luffy. He assumes Luffy is the chosen one because he ate the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Luffy grows up and starts becoming more and more like that person. Shanks starts bragging about him to everybody. He talks to Rayleigh and tells him there's a man out there who has the same dream as Roger. So Rayleigh decides, okay, I'll wait for him at Sabaody. He meets him and says, yeah, he reminds me of Roger. He's most likely the chosen one. Then Shanks goes to Scopper Gabban and says, yo, there's this dude out here. When you see him, you're going to trust him. Gaban's like, I don't know. I know the true history. I know what this guy is supposed to look like, but I'm not sure yet. Gabban probably goes to Crocus during chapter 631's cover story. They share a drink, and Gabban says, you'll never guess what Shanks told me, bro. Crocus is like, that's crazy because I saw that kid. And Laboon's in the background with his Jolly Roger on his face, waiting for him to come back and help us. So here's what happens. Gabban finally meets the person Shanks and Crocus have been talking about. He decides to test him. Let's see if he can go into that white form. He can. Let's see if he has a strong crew. He does. At that point, Gabban doesn't need to fight anymore. He already knows the true history. He knew they were too early back then, but now they're not. This is the time the Neptunians spoke of before Roger and Odin reached Fishman Island and were about to disband the Roger pirates. They said 2 sovereigns were supposed to be born soon, one being Shirahoshi, the other born in another sea. Roger told everyone, even Shanks as a kid, this isn't our time, but it's coming. Gabban heard it too. So when he sees the mural, knows the prophecy, and meets Luffy himself, he realizes this is the man we were waiting for, and this is what's going to happen.